Durban-based ARB Holdings is a distributor of electrical products with a market cap of 900 million rand. In addition to its stores and its wholesale division, the group also owns Eurolux, a seller of light fittings. ARB has a price-to-earnings ratio of 12 and a dividend yield of 3.5%. So this one's the smaller one within the sector.
Yeah, it had a somewhat choppy listing. It listed back at the sort of tail end of the last boom market. Immediately did quite badly in terms of its shares, had a change of executive leadership. But the founder of the business, after whom it's named, Alan R. Burke, ARB, Durban-based entrepreneur who started it, to his credit, he bought back shares in the market when it was weak. And since then, it's stabilized quite nicely. He's brought in a new CEO, a guy called Byron Nichols, who's a corporate financier by background. They bought Eurolux, as you mentioned. They recently bought a business called Industrial Cable or something like that. So they're involved also with that sort of medium voltage cabling and so on and so forth. So again, well positioned, more a sort of a retailer into the sector rather than a contractor or a developer like those other guys we were talking about earlier.
What do you make of ARB Holdings right now, given the fact that share price movement?
Yeah, the thing for me for ARB is that it's more focused on construction. We need a construction recovery for it to do well. And for the for new residential houses to come. So it's not really the play on the infrastructure spend, for the big power stations, which makes me a little less excited for it.
Paul?
So it's flirting with that 1 billion market cap, which is my sort of golden level for getting excited. But it is paying a dividend. I think its numbers have stabilized quite nicely. As I said earlier, it's got some local manufacture, some import-based businesses. So I quite like it, so I'm inclined to give it the hot as well. Again, good stock in a good sector.
Yourself, Jonathan, hot or not?
I'm not a hot on this one. I'm not as excited in terms of the growth vectors for it going forward.
So one hot and one not on ARB Holdings.